Morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I'll be your caster and cameraman for today, and I am not running solo, I'm here once again with Nine Naw. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, MK. We've got quite the match on our hands. FreeThinkers versus Hokori. Originally, we thought this was one campaign. We found out it is two campaigns. Who knows? After the second campaign, maybe they'll announce there's a third campaign. We'll just have to play it out and see how it goes. We're going to be starting off here on Hard Rain, moving into, I believe, Dark Carnival Remix right after that.
Yeah, right away, it will be Dark Carney Remix. I believe that's what they were talking about, so it looks like we're going to see Hard Rain 1 through 4, Dark Carnival 1 through 4, 8 chapters of Left 4 Dead 2, but not only are we going to get 8 chapters of Left 4 Dead 2, no, there's only going to be one chapter out of those 8 that's worth 600. All the other ones are going to be worth 5 or 400, just a note.
Right. Yeah, Hard Rain and both of them. That'll be interesting for sure. But we did see a similar set of events a couple months ago. If you think back to the Zvanki Cup grand finale, we had Hokori versus Colossus, and there were 8 chapters planned. We played, I believe, one and a half. So it is not a guaranteed 8 chapters, but I will say this FreeThinkers squad is very scary. Sloppy Wolf, Presto, Sawa, and a Korean guy. It could definitely absolutely go the distance, and Hokori could be dethroned. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm trying to ask Presto who exactly that fourth person is, but it looks like we're going to, without hesitation, we're going to ready up and go live. Good luck, have fun, everybody. And let's go. Charger, Boomer, Smoker, Jockey. Opening hit. I'll let you start this off.
Okay, gotta be careful here to start us off, but Hokori climbs all the way up, no death charge potential, and actually we have the Freethinkers taking their time here, not really pushing the issue, which is gonna allow Hokori to set up scot-free, wide out in the open. Charger does eventually spawn in, tries to line up. Ooh, gets the triple. How about that? Quick clear on the charge, but look, the Smoker finally getting clear. Jockey carrying all the way around, and I don't know if that was a caster curse or what, but that looked like the perfect setup for Hokori, and FreeThinkers manages to just land an absolute ballistics hit. They're already down to 83.6%.
Oh my goodness. Massive damage going out onto Hokori from the gate. And it's as Zata is going to be the fourth person on the team for FreeThinkers. Sloppy with Presto. And of course the tank Sawa. Why don't you take away Hokori for us?
Ooh. We do have the spit with the hunt car. Okay, we'll get caught up in the tree. As for Hokori, we've got Zyko, Grizz, Aruki, and Celeste.
No Shockwave and no Yaft today.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is what they're rolling with, and to my knowledge, both of these teams are undefeated in the Swiss stage, and this is the last Swiss stage round. So this is battle for undefeated in the #1 seed in the playoff bracket as well. And all that's also on the line.
Okay.
But nobody goes home today, so nobody has to worry about that. So no one's going home.
Right. Just to clarify for anyone who missed out on this information, we did originally say it was the grand finale. We found out otherwise. This is the Swiss final. So like you said, no teams going home, no teams being actually crowned, but this would be a huge moment for FreeThinkers. It would also be an opportunity for Hokori to continue to solidify their position. The car on the Grizz, just barely missing, completely messing up my tempo. I believe messing up Hokori's tempo as well, but the cars will be lulled in, and we'll see how it goes. Ooh, oh, it's the car? Dude, that's a down. Will it be the grind out? Aruki is down. And he's got so many cars. He's just going to go for the grind out. 3,500 HP left. And Aruki is dead. 3,337 HP left. Jockey Smoker. He gets another smack, sends him off into outer space. Jockey's trying to hop around, should be able to get the clear of that. Jockey, look at the hops, the smoker grabs him while the jockey was a huge distraction. Going to be locking in the 2-1 with the rock punch. Salwa 500 HP left, but Celeste is down. Another hunter catch, going to go for the curved rock, walks up for a free smack onto Ellis before he goes down. And what are we witnessing? Hokori. So many people would consider Hokori to be the #1 team in the world as of presently, and they have been put in their place by the FreeThinkers.
Yeah, they weren't thinking freely, I'll tell you that. They costed a life of one of the survivors, but they have 147 bonus left. They're going to kill the spitter off, they're going to kill the boomer, they just want the quad. They don't care about nothing else. They'll let the survivors push all the way through. They should be able to get into the building before the quad will have a chance to attack here, and they should hit on the transition on the outside. But what a tank coming in. That smoker pull forward into the charge. Oh man, no, it was just very well set up by FreeThinkers, and a great start for them as far as infected.
It's been amazing so far for the FreeThinkers. The first hit was spectacular as well. They've got the quad attempt coming in. The question is, will they choke here? Now that they've got Hokori right where they want him, look at this. The 1-by-1 hit, Smoker will get cleared, Hunter skeeted, and they are going to allow Hokori to press forward. And this is what separates the great teams from the best teams, in my opinion, is being able to lock it down, because Hokori is wiggling their way through, continuing to rack up distance with the quad in the rear view. Ooh, smoke pull onto the alarm car. See how this impacts Hokori here.
Yeah, beautiful job done by the smoker. The charger is going to miss. He'll get killed off. This is still just a quad sack. They're happy they got the car alarm off here now, but it's just to make sure they have what they want for the last hit. They're trying desperately not to kill the spitter, and eventually they do. And L is jumping over, not getting common locks, and no matter what, the last hit will be a quad as they clean up the commons in the back. But I think from this point on, it doesn't really matter as far as bonus. It is just Hokori trying to get the distance. And I think if they do land this quad, they'll save about 50 points and change. Not much more from that, but it would be entertaining if they could do so, I'll tell you that.
It definitely would, and you know what? I mean, wow, the aggression here. They're just jumping on the rooftops, going parkour mode. Look at this. They don't manage to do it, but Charge will be in there. Down goes Celeste, ripping out the remaining bonus. So, you know, even if they walk into the safe room here, at least they did their job of getting rid of that final bonus. That being said, they are still over 1% though, so this should be the full 12-point lock-in. So not quite finishing the job there for the FreeThinkers.
Yeah, they get additional 24 points from not getting quadded at the end there. I don't know how much that's going to come into play, but if it does come into play at the end, we'll note that 24 points on map 1 came out. It was very important in the end.
Right.
Chances of it happening after 8 chapters are unlikely, but one thing we were talking about before we did start is these chapters of Hard Rain and then of Dark Carnival Remix are just not worth a lot of points. You're looking at 400, 500, 500, 500, and for Hard Rain, you're looking at 400, 500, 600, 400. So no matter what, if you actually add all those numbers up, it comes out to the same amount if you add all 4 chapters together.
Right.
So it is kind of dead even, but just gives that one chapter of Hard Rain of map 3 just a lot more opportunity to pull up front. And I think that one's going to matter the most amongst this whole match. But Shockwave is in the game. No, I just noticed it. He is in.
The quick sub. And FreeThinkers go along their way. Boom over. Get Sloppy Wolf. They'll chill for the moment. They go inside. Actually, the hit is going to be dropped down as well as charged from around the back. Jockey lands. Everything else will be lasered down, but the jockey gets around. Smoker scratching for a bit as well. Going to be a nice little bit over 5% hit.
I think Presto is the only one that got capped. I think everything else was just kind of scratches here and there. As you can see, Grizz got 2. Zyko's the only one riding around. Looks like the boomer slap came out on Celeste with the boomer, but slowly moving from FreeThinkers is going to give the special and infected maybe another opportunity, and they're looking to go. 100 pouncing around. Survivors have froze right now, and the tank is up. Never mind, they're not going to go. Charger rockets in. Charger, what? It almost curved around and grabbed Ellis. I don't know if you've seen that, but it was just the way the geometry worked. And the car comes in. Oh my goodness, Sloppy Wolf was almost sloppy under that car, I'll tell you that.
That's right. And one additional thing about Sloppy Wolf, it looked like he got common scratch there and got knocked down to 95 HP. So with that tank being this early, that could be very relevant. We'll see what Zyko does. Zyko, I mean, I love to watch this guy's tanks. They are insane. So it's very possible that this could be a wipe. But we'll just have to wait and see. The hit comes in, double boom. Jockey will get cleared as well as the smoke. Just gonna have that double boom.
Yeah, it's going to be a patient wait now in the back house. He's just going to sit over, peek, doing a good job on holding his frustration. No one's really arguing with Psycho, keeping his rage. This is a really good job. This is good tank play here for those that want to get better at tank. This is what you want to do when the attack's not down. Survivors are giving you the rage. Just stay looking at them and don't do anything. And you're actually doing a lot now when you're doing nothing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Giving a masterclass on it right now. He's barely taken any chip, but he's been able to hold on to 50% frustration. Rock attempt goes out. Will not be able to land that. All the SIs commit with it as well. And they're going to have to cycle for some new ones. In the meantime, Zyko chills.
Yeah, and he's going to decommit to further away to try to get a better view up top. He did lose quite a bit of his rage there, but again, he's peeking at the survivors. 15% first pass, and I believe they're just going to sack Boomer now to make sure they have the tri-cap for Zyko's commit. First pass, 5% frustration. He is still first pass, doing a very great job of getting great value with his first rotation. Still 5%. Okay, he officially drops down to second, and that was an amazing job of holding on to frustration. But now it doesn't really matter, because that spawn will be up in time, even if it keeps ticking down. This will be his commit with a pre-spawn hunter up above. He's got to be careful not to get caught.
Yeah.
Sloppy Wolf hunting it down. Not going to be able to get any shots off on. Oh, he does. He gets a little bit of damage on the hunter, but all right. No smoker for the commit. Let's see what Zyko can do for his team. And not quite sure what he's waiting for. There's no bleed. There's ammo right there, so there's no real... Okay, here he is. He's in. Car over in one shot. That's in a good spot, too. Survivors can be split with that. Oh, it banks off the telephone pole. He's going to climb the ladder without it at 4,500 HP. Two survivors up top still. Sloppy Wolf gets capped up top. He's still capped. The punch goes out. The hunter is still going on. There's another. Oh, it's a two cap coming out. Sloppy Wolf is cleared. The charger goes back. Oh, it doesn't go all the way back. He has to clear this jockey. Tank going in, still 3,000 HP. Charger is not cleared yet. Nick gets another corner. And Rochelle's going to have to pick people up or they're going to get wiped. And FreeThinkers falling apart here. He's 5 punches. The pickup comes up. Spawns are now up in rotation. The smoker is up. The tank is out. And they have 2 survivors down with a smoker and a boomer lurking about. But the tank is almost dead. This will be a free rock. Nothing you can do about it. He will get the pickup. The boomer will latch. Oh, and the smoker pull up top by Rochelle. Big misplay by Rowe. And right now the tank is going to take advantage of this. Gets an in-cap onto Sloppy. And this is going to end up being a wipe. And can he get the clear of the tank? No, he can't. Oh my goodness. No, this is going to be a wipe. Spawn timers are coming up. Tank at 134 HP. Jockey is going to try to clean this up. And he gets M2'd. Oh, Nick survives. Oh, this is madness. They have 3 survivors down right now. There is a charger lurking about. Car comes up, misses the survivors. Oh, it blocks the charger. When the charger gets up, he almost gets hit by another car. He's getting another car coming in, and I'm so much lost of breath, I don't even know what to say. The tank has gone AI, and it looks like FreeThinkers for now will survive, but they got to get to Sawa. He is about to die. They're going to save him. There's nothing they can do to stop it. Can he get the skeet? Oh, he's going to die. Pick him up. The tank's AI. He kills it. The boomer's climbing up. Can they get the kill? No, now they got to get Presto. Presto is at, oh, he dies. They're not going to get the pickup. And this is just madness. No, this is just crazy.
Dude, Nicholas performed out of his mind right there. I mean, can we get an SI count? How many SIs he dealt with while getting the pickups? Talking about spinning plates. This guy is on another level, but how much longer will FreeThinkers be for this world? Because we got to choke. In goes the smoke. Jockey gets cleared. Charger decommits. And FreeThinkers going to be able to add more distance points to the total.
What a play by Nick, you said. That is it. Exactly. Let me make sure I pronounce his name right. His name is Asjata. That is his name. What a play coming out. Oh, the Hunter Lance Charger misses the tri-cap. They'll be able to clean it up, but there is going to be another in-cap survivor in Sawa. Sloppy Wolf is already black and white. They'll be able to get the pickup and continue the crawl, but they just want the distance and all. They don't care about the bonus because they don't have any.
Wow, what a match so far. It certainly has not disappointed, and it looks like it could definitely go all 8 chapters before we can crown a victor of this one, because they are neck and neck. Sure, it's looking like Hokori
Unfortunately, not able to get to Presto, but all these points are because of him. Charger lands, Smoker lands, Jockey. Oh, can he figure it out? No, they're gonna live yet again. At least Saw was not, though, but 2 of them will.
And so with that, Hokori is going to be taking the dub on Chapter 1, but what a fighting spirit out of Ajata, as well as, of course, the rest of the FreeThinkers squad. Sloppy Wolf continuing on. Ajata on 1 HP here. How much further can they go? Charge avoided. Hunter trying to get in there. Sloppy Wolf, can you get the ski? Collides with the pole. He is going to land it. With Ajata down, Sloppy Wolf 1 versus the world here as he tries to make it across the finish line.
I think he's going to make it. I don't know if the jockey's going to get there. No, their spawns will be able to get to him. Sloppy, what are you stopping for? No. Go, Sloppy, go. He shuts it down. Can he make it? Oh, the Smoker is the bane of every survivor's existence. The Smoker misses. He is common lopped. He does not have a cuttable, and that will be it. But he does manage to get a couple more points for his team. 243 to 333, and only 90-point delta after 1 chapter.
Right, they brought it down to under 100 points after this first chapter. But the thing is, MK, I gotta tell you, it is not that odd to see very even scores after Chapter 1. The complexity going to be ramping up quite a bit as we head through Hard Rain, especially through these next few chapters. We'll see if FreeThinkers can keep up with Hokori as we continue on.
Oh man, I tell you what, now we are only 1 chapter in, and look at all the excitement that we've had just after 1 map. And if the rest of the chapters live up to this expectation, this is going to be one of the craziest matches we've ever seen.
Absolutely, no question, no question. Let's see if they can do it. It would, I mean, you know, it's certainly aiming to be that way. Got the tank at 55%. Should be a chill enough tank. See how these teams play it out. Heading in, once we get those 2 more ready ups, Hokori starting off on the survivors, of course. Smoker, Jockey, Charger, and Spit. First hit right out the safe room for FreeThinkers.
All right, here we go live into the 2nd chapter. Tanks had to be coming up at about 55% of the way through the map. Great opening attack. They might want that Hunter instead of the Smoker, so the attack's probably going to be taken outside rather than inside due to the Hunter not being in the rotation, that Smoker being up there. But this is great damage opportunity from the gate. Can they take advantage of the survivors on the transition out? Or will we see some crazy play? No, I'm excited to see what the Infected will do.
For sure. We've got the Smoker already set up outside that Ducatel Sugar Co. building. Classic Smoker spawn. But the Charger is actually on the rooftop ready to go in. Might signal a little bit of what the FreeThinkers want to do. Of course, Hokori just going to exit out. Smoker, Jockey are in. Charger with the ghost hop over. Everything gets mopped up. Jockey carrying away for a brief moment again, but it's going to be minimal damage, 2.5%.
Yeah, pretty clean. Unfortunately, the Charger, I think, landed on the fence and then landed on the survivor's head. So kind of like a double whammy. Fortunate for him, but he did die first, so it'll be beneficial for the next attack. I didn't see what died in between 2nd and 3rd. It was very close, and I love this strat here. This is a play that I'm a big fan of, going right up above immediately. The Boomer's just going to go up and sack, and the sack order didn't have the Spitter in the rotation, but due to where the survivors are, the Infected just might wait completely until Sawa returns.
We've got Presto chilling here. Deep State Hunter. And he's making the noise. They're going to hunt him down. 123 HP left. Shockwave really wants it, but I think the squad is just going to press forward here. The boom has already been cycled into a new SI, and now you've got the Hunter, Jockey, Charger, Spit. Curious if they're going to go for the alleyway here, or if they're going to wait for that classic choke point on the ramp.
Yeah, it's where the tank spawn is, though. No, it's like you want to guard the tank spawn, or do you not? But you need to get damage. You have survivors at 100 HP. I think you got to go for a hit here, in my opinion, and just focus on the ones in the back. And it looks like that's kind of ideally what they want to do, but not having a smoker will make it a little bit of a challenge. And here they go. Jockey rockets in as the distraction. They'll get the pound spit. Charger just goes in for stumbles. Nice spit spread, and that is exactly what FreeThinkers needed there. Look at all the survivors now below 5 punches. Even Shockwave went from 100 to 82. Zyko at 71, Celeste at 92, and Grizz at 96. Big damage. They needed that and all.
And with that, Hokori will set up the aggression.
Hello?
The aggression. Coach, Common Lock, the tank is running it through right now. Smoke Pool will fail. I don't think he'll be able to catch, but he does just walk it right up. Takes a lot of chip for that.
So lucky that Smoker tongue broke, man.
Yep.
Who was that? That was Coach. Zyko being very, very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it worked out. It cost Sloppy about 800 health.
Exactly.
Interesting they haven't killed this Boomer yet. I mean, he's first past 40%. No rage is being kept here. Okay, now they oh, it lands.
Right.
All the commons do spawn right inside the room here, so they should die quickly. And Sloppy will probably start running it in at about, I'd say 20% here. No. But I think he'll start going.
Hey, he's certainly taking his time for the moment. Of course, no hittables here, so that last chance hit for FreeThinkers was sorely needed. He just has to waddle it in. 4k HP, Smoker Tongue will get cut. Jockey hopping through, does actually land with the Rochelle, kind of makes an awkward situation. Hunter covers as well. Finally, the clears come up, Smoker covering as well. The Jockey is not cleared yet. Sloppy Wolf only on 1300 HP, but look at the health totals of Hokori. They have gotten brought down quite a bit. Tank goes down, 60% left as they hop through. Of course, we've got the stairwell up ahead, which can be very tragic for the survivors, as well as the fields area itself. But a good start for Hokori. I don't know. I mean, they're still quick. They still got pills. We'll see.
Yeah, the Infected did a 28% tank as far as damage output, but it was split evenly among the survivors. No win caps, DB protected, survivor stuck in the spit for just a second. Get it down to 57.8. I do see they popped 2 sets of their pills. I didn't see what they found yet and all. It doesn't look like any pills were found, but they could have passed them in the back. But there is a possibility of 2 sets to be found, and nothing inside the little trailer.
Wow.
And now it's going to be a hit on the stairs.
But look at how fast Hokori is. Look at them. The setup is there. Hunter, Jockey, they spawn kind of late. They're trying to just scramble through. They land the smoke down below. Jockey going to be scratching away. Charger goes off into nothingness, into the void. And Hokori continues on. They do get hit, but it's not going to be that heartbreak that it can be on the stairwell.
No, I think they like triple team the survivor in the back. The Charger just hits M1 from another zip code, hoping to get lucky. It doesn't do so. Presto gonna get another chance with that Charger, but I think they want to go for it here. Charger Hunter first, make sure you kill Boomer Spitter last. That would be my suggestion. And go right now. It looks like that's what they're gonna do. The Charger goes one way, Hunter went the other. It actually kind of worked out to get them a little bit of pound spit damage, and that's respectable. They got it under 500, 36.9 left. As they go into a quad into the sugarcane field.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they were 60% post-tank, so to be down to 36%, not bad by the FreeThinkers squad at all. They do sack into the quad as well, and like you said, they managed to get some value off of that quad sack as well, which is always warmly welcomed. Not going to go for any kind of surprise or off-tempo hit as they go into the lift. And we'll be waiting.
Yeah, do we get the 2 damage charge through the wall? Do we? Sloppy? Nope, Sloppy don't want to do it. Sloppy wants to rocket that Charger off the top, it looks like. And I am a little against this strat, unless you're going to go real quick, in my opinion, here. No, they do have the quad. And I'll state that a little bit after, just in case they decide to go here, and I'll give you my reason why. And if they don't go now, it'll be exactly as I was saying. Okay, they're going to go now, which isn't bad. Rochelle. Oh, Rochelle falls down. They only landed 2 cap. 1 punch by the Charger. There's a 2 cap that goes out in the sugarcane field. Nick getting double teamed by the Smoker and the Jockey. An in cap does go out, and let's see what a point evaluation upon the pickup. Gets another 10%, but they still have 317 left. And the reason why I said that, Null, is that if you keep the Charger from behind, the Survivor's hold W, Charger's worthless.
Yeah, that's a great point. Now I'm wondering, okay, everything is up. 2-2, Hunter Charger. Definitely got some spit damage potential here as they walk into the gas station itself. But look at FreeThinkers. They're giving Hokori so much range right now. But Hokori doesn't take it. They're not going to try to gun it through. Spit comes out, avoid it. And this is going to be a 900-point lock-in for Hokori. Yeah, I mean, FreeThinkers did a good job, but at the end of the day, that's a pretty massive lock-in for Hokori.
Yeah, due to the amount of damage that came out from the tank, I do kind of agree. I think they could have took some things a little bit better, but I believe that if you had to call it as is, FreeThinkers did a much better job with their infected that round, taking advantage of Survivor separated. As we can see, as they went up the stairs, they grabbed the Survivor in the back, triple teamed him, and when they commit with the tank, they got someone separated, had the support cover that while the tank did his own thing, and that's exactly what you want to do as far as infected play. But this will give opportunity for FreeThinkers to play a cleaner Survivor round and give them the chance to mount a comeback. But again, it all comes down to tank play, as hiccups have now found me already, nah.
All right. Well, we will be seeing this first hit, but a quick reminder to the viewers, this is 2 campaigns. So we are really just in the beginning stages here. Even if something like a tank wipe went out, FreeThinkers would very much be able to recover. Even if they made it in and started getting advantage against Hokori would absolutely be able to recover. So we can't get too excited about anything yet, but this will kind of be a precursor to how the rest of the game goes. Momentum, very important. The mental fortitude, very important to not get broken down, but the hit is in. Smoker will get cleared. Charge, cleared mid-route, and that's going to be an even better take by FreeThinkers. Only, 1.3%.
Yeah. Flirting with 1% difference, not much, but in top tier, that's pretty normal, standard to see coming along. They do hold on to the Smoker, and they do hold on to the Spitter, I believe. It's interesting what they're going to get, a Boomer and a Hunter. So it's going to be retro support with a Spit, and FreeThinkers stay on the bottom level, and I do believe Hokori's not going to waste any time, even though they're caught behind them. Smoker pull comes out, Hunter does not cover. Okay, he finds a pounce, but it is in the Spit. The Boomer gets 2 in the front, and it turns out to be actually pretty good damage, and a lot more than I expected.
It is, and that's why you said you like the Hokori routing above so much. I like it as well quite a lot. It's so much easier for the SIs to drop into you when you're from down below. But the question is, are they even going to get a hit at this choke point? Yes. FreeThinkers going to slow it down. It will be the quad attempt. 3% left for the tank. Interesting. We got the Jockey set up on top of the mill. Going to be hopping through. Smoker connects. Hunter does as well. Charger will go wide, but still going to get that double in cap. Or double cap, rather. And 88% left. Not bad of a start for Hokori. Good recovery after not the most stellar first hit, but look at the oh my god, they are in there. This is insane. Nick is just wrapping around. The tank is already 4,500, hunting down Nick at this point. Got him caught out. Rock will get avoided even with the boom. He's only got 3,500. He finally gets a smack. Nick goes into the corner, and that's Ajata, such an important player during the tank for FreeThinkers on Chapter 1, and he will be in cap. 1,500 HP left. Nice little curve rock by Celeste. Jockey in there as well. going to get smacked away. Wolf in the corner. Smoker follow-up. Oh, he will be able to get the clear on that quick smoke, but 2 are down. Look, Ajata is just about dead. He has to take the rock to be able to get the pickup. Oh my god, it's all falling apart for the Freethinkers. He will die, but look at that, MK. All the bonus ripped away. We'll see a little bit more come up when Sloppy Wolf gets up, but still, spectacular tank out of Hokori. And what was that aggression out of Freethinkers? It was crazy.
Yeah, they just said, no, we're not running this back. We're pushing this tank. And I mean, I like the play to push the tank, but when you do the play to push the tank, all the survivors have to be on the same page. And the separation happens, that's when disaster sparks. And as you can see, as soon as the fire was lit, it started spiraling downhill. But somehow they do survive, and they do still have 300 points of bonus, but it's going to be very difficult for them to walk in with much of any of it. But we'll have 6 more chapters to mount the comeback now.
And we've got another quad, this time on the stairwell. You can see Freethinkers are a little bit hesitant about walking it up. Sloppy Wolf will eventually jockey M2'd away. Hunter will connect on the top level. Smokeful walking out of the way of the charge, but Charge will be able to follow up. Gets a smack onto Nick. He goes down again. Going to be black and white on the pickup. Buys more time for Hokori. They should be able to set up for another quad in the sugarcane fields, and that is massive. By the way, a set of pills, I found it was very early on in the chapter, so that one's out of play. I don't know if they're going to be able to get any pills at all. They're just working with this.
Yeah, and I think right now it's just a distance game, and there's not much more to be had. This is one of the chapters worth 600. Jockey lands, Hunter gets skeeted, Spitter will go on to nothing. One ding, it finds Sloppy Wolf, and now they should be able to grab into that elevator, and unfortunately they'll have to deal with the quad. And if they can manage to get any points on top of the full distance, it'll be a plus for them, but there's still 130 points to be had just from walking to the safe room now.
Right. So we do have a lull in the action here for the time being. Very unlikely that we see the hit actually come out once they get to the lift, but it could. We see Sloppy Wolf trying to defend against that. They're going to spawn in. They're going to prove me wrong. Hey, all gets mopped up. Charger? No, don't do it to him. Oh my god, he sends him down, but it's just going to be down to that lower level. Sloppy Wolf gets brought down, buys a lot of time for Hokori as they go for the pickups. And look at that. Nick is black and white on 4 HP.
Wow, I didn't even realize he was black and white, and I don't think there's pills downstairs. I don't think there was one down there. Let me check the shack real quick while they get in there. They shouldn't attack again. Nope, no pills. This is probably going to be the death. Smoker, self-clear.
Wow. They send everything but the spit? The boom's going to be back in here, I believe. The spit gets cleared. Okay. Interesting.
I do have a question by one of my friends, Bren, about the teams that are playing. Team Hokori, 3 of the members here are probably the best team that's currently active right now, or it could be argued that they're the best team right now, but the Charger goes in, kills one of the survivors just from the 2 damage stumble, which was kind of normal. And Freethinkers is a very good team that came back together, that played in RB, a really big tournament, 6 about 2 years ago. So they're definitely top teams here, top players from the community for sure. But nonetheless, they're going to crawl with 3 now. Smoker's going to be lurking, and 1 survivor boomed, and Sloppy Wolf is also black and white.
Grizz saying WTF after that one. Got surprised a little bit. Smoker and Jockey going to be hopping in. They still, oh, I think that was a little scratch. Smoker pool will get cleared. Sloppy Wolf is dead. Jockey is not getting cleared. Sawa goes down. There goes the remainder of the bonus. And in fact, 50 points of distance, 52 points of distance as well, going to be taken off the table. And that is just what I love about Hokori so much. They get those little increments wherever they possibly can. They execute. It's so consistent. It's so spectacular to see. And now they got to run all the way back through this chapter again.
Yeah, big wipe. And one thing to note as well, Nala, I mean, even though Hokori didn't get a lot of bonus, this was the 600 distance chapter, and there was a wipeout on one side. And actually, I forgot there was 2 600 point chapters. I forgot this one is 600 too. Oh no, this one is 500. That's right, they did lower it. Okay, I thought so. Oh, this one is 500. So I stand corrected. The last chapter was the only 600 distant chapter we will see in this tournament match. The rest will be 400 and 500.
Right.
And every 100-point delta lead from this point on is going to be very difficult, I would say, for FreeThinkers to start backing up. I mean, they do have another campaign yet and all, but if I'm being real, you don't want to get caught too far behind.
Exactly. It can run away from you really quick. You think, you're like, oh, it's fine. We got the comeback. We got so many chapters left to play. But, like exactly like you just said, a couple hundred points here, a couple hundred points there. That leads to over 1,000. And it's so on and so forth. I do like the way the maps, I'm not sure how the campaigns were chosen, if it was done by staff or what it was done. But I do think it's cool that they keep the points equal because it is like pretty much equal on both sides. Or on both campaigns, so that it doesn't trivialize the points of one campaign. If you have a high points on one campaign and then low points on the other, it's like even if you handedly win the low point campaign, you could then be running into the high point campaign, which could totally trivialize that. So I do like the choices here. We should have a really great match, but Freethinkers have got to keep this in check.
Yeah, and right now Shockwave is AFK. I believe this was the request for the delay to let Shockwave get into the game, because I believe Shockwave was still working. And if you look at the time, I believe he gets off at 4 p.m. Peru, which is now Eastern time. And if you do the math on that, they gave him just enough time to get in there after one chapter.
Right.
And Hokori right now with a pretty decent lead. 3 of their core members. Yaft is working, so he's not going to be here. Celeste is filling in. Celeste also a member of Hokori for quite some time. Kind of a 5th person role. I was on Hokori, but more of a 7th person role there. And all, you know what I mean? Like last chance scenario, more or less just for straps. But Boomer goes in, and the spitter stacks, and we're going to see a quad attempt in the sugarcane field.
Okay, great setup by Freethinkers, but the thing is, if Hokori is able to gun it through, which they are right now, Smoker actually spawns in trying to buy some time. They're just going to be kind of hit firing through there, doing what they can, spray and pray to the extreme. 135 HP left on that Smoker by this point. But look, they've made it all the way through the sugarcane fields. The hit can still come out, Charger climbing up, and they do wait. They do wait, but they made it through the extremely scary part. Hit comes in all the same. Smoker pull. Oh my god, that was so close to a quad. But the Smoker tongue just barely got cleared. Beautiful hit from Freethinkers, letting them know our heads are still in this game, putting Hokori on check.
That was so close, no. I'm serious. That was insanely close of how that almost landed there. And we talked about this before with the other games we cast. Don't send your smokers first. You got to make sure you clean up with the smoker. I know you don't like the thought of when someone's being pulled, they can still shoot, but you got to make sure you don't pull a target from somebody else. And that's exactly what happened there, but I still think it was great damage. 15%. Good job by Freethinker.
We've got the cheeky little Charger set up, but it doesn't look right now like they really want to go for it. They could, of course, do the jock hit. No, they've already missed that opportunity. There are more opportunities directly ahead, though, as they are approaching this drop-down area. But, again, we'll see how Freethinkers wants to approach this. Right now, it looks like they're going for less of an all-or-nothing strategy and trying to get a little bit more conservative of an approach on this hit as they wait down below.
Interesting. The repositioning now, Let's Charger repositioning above.
Yeah.
And now there's nothing to stop them from taking the bottom. Now they've just pretty much given it up. And now they transition down. They send everything in. The Charger gets hung up. The Hunter gets skeeted. The jockey finds a target, and the Charger misses. I think that hit was a little bit to be desired, but hopefully they can rebound as the tank is about to be up, and it's also at 58%, which is the same as last chapter.
Okay. This tank is going to be in the hands of Presto. There is, I would say there's a good amount of skill expression here on this tank, but the thing is, it doesn't always result in the most damage. So we'll see how it plays out. Hokori taking a very forward angle for the time being. Not so forward that they're getting themselves into any crazy situations, but we'll see how it plays out. Presto taking his time. We got the boom sack as well.
he's deciding whether he wants to climb over that side of the fence or climb over the other side of the fence, but Hokori is ready for it. They're not going to let him get one step without bullets flying his way, I'll tell you that. I mean, they're getting some shots through the wall, but it's not going to really do anything, just annoy him more than anything. And all right, Presto's coming in. He will hit the floor, already down 300 HP through the fence. He takes this side around the water tower, down to 5377. Straight commit. He's going in right away. Hunter is now up. Hunter's pouncing around. Smoker is up. And Hunter lands the charger, misses. He gets another punch. This will be an in cap. The Charger trying to funnel the Survivor. The tank decides to decommit. Oh, the Charger! Oh my goodness! He's got Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fighting in the back there. And Tyson was winning. Rock coming in. He loses a lot of HP for this Rock, but he's trying to avoid this pickup. And look at this. Oh, he's trying to stop it. They're not. And he drops in. He gets the punch. Oh,
they do manage to mop it up. They have 50% of the bonus left, and they can recover here with 3 sets of pills and make it 2 sets.
Yeah, and they don't down to salvage the DB, but that one punch did do a lot of damage to the DB. Went from 95% to 77% with one punch. So that's how much DB is taken when it's open. If you have a Survivor with DB open, 18% per punch. That is a lot, no, I'm just being honest as far as damage output is huge. Spitter's going to go in, Smoker gets a pull, Jockey's going to land on it, they'll put the clear through the wall eventually, and they'll get the bonus just below 500, and FreeThinkers right now doing a pretty respectable job of getting the bonus off of Hokori.
They are doing a good job, but how much chapter do they really have left here? Celeste pops the last set of pills for Hokori, and look at those health bars. I mean, we've got like 2 hits left, and this could still be a pretty frightening amount of bonus locked in by Hokori, despite all of FreeThinkers' best efforts here. The FreeThinkers are really performing on all accounts, but somehow the bonus continues to get through. Double boom, triple boom as they hop over. Charger, Spitter, Hunter, and it looks like just one last chance hit is all FreeThinkers is going to get here.
Yeah, I think they're just going to wait for an opportunity to see if the Survivors give them something. Hunter and Spitter being very patient on the bottom. I don't like where the Spitter's at, to be honest with you. But Survivors are going to push forward, and the Infected are ready. Oh, no, they quite weren't. They were almost Charger, but no one else was quite ready. They kind of throw the attack, and the Hunter Spit land. They'll get the Pounce Spit. Spit is is an unfavorable spread, but I think the Infected were setting up for it, but nobody was quite ready for it, and the Charger got melted.
I love that movement by Hokori. They were giving every signal that they wanted to go one way, and then they ended up going another way. And it looks like it caught FreeThinkers off guard. Smoke pull will be a success. Gets broken quick, and Hokori locks it up. Again, almost 1,000 points. 926, I believe. 924, of course. I know my math. I know my multiplication tables. But 2,161 here for Hokori after 3 chapters of hard rain. They continue to lay on the pressure onto the FreeThinkers squad.
All right. They need to perform now. They need to beat Hokori. I mean, it's not like lose now, but they definitely want to start breaking into that delta, and Hokori gave them the chance. See if they could do it by capitalizing, and they're going to get the Hunter speeded. The Spitter gets picked. The Smoker is going to be desperate to stay alive, and they might hunt him down. They might actually go on the roof and get that Smoker, but no, they're not. They're just going to hold W. Never mind. I ate my words. I've seen it happen before. I'm just saying. I've seen them hunt down the Smoker just to avoid that quad getting out. And the fact that they got hung up on some commons, I don't know if they'll get all the way through now.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I mean, Hokori's got the setup ready to go, basically. And they are actually going to make it through, but I don't think they'll... Okay, the Go-Go being called. They're inside. Charger hops through. Not going to find anything, but they will get the double. Smoker follow-up. Decent damage. Brings him down 92%. And I'm wondering, do we have shenanigans on the horizon? I believe the Charger was the first one to die, I do believe. So I think we'll see the Charger back. Yeah, there he is. And we could definitely see some shenanigans. Boom will be knocked away. Nice execution by Freethinkers there. Jockey Charger Spitter. They will let them through for now, but they are approaching the other side of this situation. And they will be allowed to walk through for the time being. Look at how quick Freethinkers are. They drop all the way down. They're already down. Last chance hit for Hokori before the tank is in. They gave him a lot of breathing room. Jockey hopping through. Charger ghost hop around the bend, immediately connecting with the wall. Triple cap with the hunt spit as well. Extremely, extremely respectable final pre-tank hit from Hokori.
Yeah, that was big damage right there. Look at that, dipping it below 60, down to 68% HP. Of course, the DB still protected and pills are, but this is the third tank of the game for Hokori into the hands of Shockwave. And he is going to work his way over in position. Probably see the infected do some kind of attack to get rid of that boomer. I don't know if anything else. Looks like they're just going to keep it. They might throw the charger in too. No, it might not be a bad idea. It all depends on the tank's commit path, because if you push him back against the wall, maybe the charger might not be a bad idea to keep. It's all situational, if you ask me.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. See how much HP they can preserve. I mean, this tank can definitely go sideways, and if it were to, who knows? Maybe Freethinkers could even win this chapter, but we definitely cannot get ahead of ourselves on that, because Shockwave is going to be rolling it in. Hold on. Climbs up above, but he's second past 55%. He does just have to jump in, keep it rolling. Hunter charges Smoker. Smoke pull into the smack. Gets a corner. Charge into outer space. Hunter connects as well. The Smoker follow-up. He can't get the cover. And that is certainly going to be, if not the white, massive damage. Okay, we got the pill pop into the clears. Goes for the easy down onto Presto. Sawa was already downed by the Hunter. They will be able to pick that up with Rochelle. Look at the aggressive pick up there. Just going to be a bait out, trying to bring Shockwave in, but Shockwave 4k HP left, and this decommit strategy, the keep away, is one of Hokori's specialties. I expect them to continue to execute extremely well. Well, hold on. They send in the Jockey Smoker. This kind of isolates the tank. He's currently going for the grind out the whole time onto Presto, and he is going to be able to get it. Leaves them to die. There he goes. 1200 HP left. He gets another smack. Might be able to finish off Coach, and indeed he does go down. And look, Shockwave can continue playing this keep away with Curve Rocks on 260 HP. Master class by Hokori. Absolutely shutting down the dreams of Freethinkers here. It might not be a wipe, but then again, it absolutely could be. Charge, Jockey, tank drops back in. YOLO rock, but he doesn't die still. Survivors play it so conservatively. He gets another rock, fails that one. Gonna be rolling it in for a smack. Nicholas reloading. And they will be able to clear it out. Wow. Leaving Freethinkers with 18 bonus left as they pick up Ajata. And that is, 28 bonus. That's going to be at minimum. I mean, I can't even do the math. Like, what, 500, 600 loss here, if they can make it all the way into the safe room with these three, which is looking quite unlikely, MK.
Yeah, I mean, they're down 1,100 points plus right now. It's looking quite grim. The Hunter lands. The Spitter will follow up. The Charger will get a fist. Charge into the wall. No slam. Boomer rockets in. Gets a triple. Spitter surfing on the head. Stumble with the Boomer. And it just looks like Hokori is currently having their way with the Freethinkers just at the current moment, as they are trying to find pills and crawl their way to get more distance before this chapter ends.
Freethinkers had such a star-studded drop into Chapter 1 against this squad of Hokori, but it does look like they're running out of gas. Down goes Sawa. Sloppy Wolf pulled. Down to Coach. She will get the clear, but Charge with the smack finishes the chapter, and now we start to see the cracks begin to show for Freethinkers, going down about 600 plus points on Chapter 3.
5 more chapters.
That's right.
Remember, it's not just one chapter. There's 5 more to go yet, so it's
Yes.
It is not out of the range of having a comeback yet. I mean, they're gonna have to have a big chapter 4, in my opinion. They just can't go down anymore. Let's do some math. I always like to do the math, and
We love some math.
just shy of 1100. That's what the delta is right now in favor for Hokori. And we were talking about this before now. When we go to Dark Carney Remix, it's going to be 400, 500, 500, 500. That's all the distance is worth for each chapter. This one's going to be very big and very important, I feel, for FreeThinkers more than Hokori.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of my favorite chapters. I know so many people dislike this one, but as far as casting it, there is like so much chaos that can happen. And there's also, even though it's not a ton of points, if you get the tank wipe on one side and the other side is able to avoid the cars, etc., make it into a safe room with a couple hundred bonus, there could be a big swing here. We've got the hit, Hunt Spit will work out, triple boom overhead, smoke pulls for a bit. Be a modest 4% hit, not bad at all to start it off, and the tank is going to be coming in shortly here.
That's 40% of the map away, and it will be in the hands of Azjata, their player on map 1 who clearly killed so many SI to save FreeThinkers to get all those couple hundred more points. But now it is his turn to play tank. He is going to bring his additional car alarm into play. And now it's just corral the cars and send it in. That's what it's going to be.
Exactly. And I mean, there's so many different approaches to this chapter here. We've seen a number of different ones, especially on the survivor side, where they want to set up, how they want to defend against this. But the cars are the name of the game for the SI side. It's all about having that need for speed, getting those crazy car hits, and you are not safe on this rooftop. You are not safe at all. There goes one, almost landing up there, but Ajata looks like he wants to go for the commit. Hold on, hitting one car, high hit, and he goes for the raw commit here. Look at all the cars. He's going to have to hit them over there. If they just back up into a corner here, there's no chance for the hittables. He's missing his hits. He's got 1k HP left. He has completely fallen apart. Hold on. The jockey connection. He will be able to down Zyko here with less than 1,000 HP. He misses the smack, though. Okay, he will be able to finish the job, but he's going to go down, and I'm going to be honest. Oh, my God, but look, can they even get some?
He's dead. They killed Zyko.
They killed one in a crazy turn of events. FreeThinkers have actually made it look pretty all right.
Help!
The X, dude.
Go in there!
You don't need to chill on the XDs. That is crazy.
There's that porch light we passed on the way in.
So, Zyko will fall. An orthodox way to get a survivor kill. As everybody is loving it right now. Shout out to Discreet in chat. Love you, Discreet, coming out from from Celeste. And what entertainment we have here. No, we have a dead Zyko, 3 survivors with a lot of bonus left, and FreeThinkers with a quad. Can they end it here? They're going to go for it now. The jockey is down below the charger. Everything is so late. The smoker lands.
Ooh.
And it's not going to be.
He's coming from another country over here. He just goes for the decommit eventually. And Hokori is going to be able to blitz the rest of this chapter. There's going to be one more hit, but look, they're already all the way through, and they could be still, even with one player down, lucky in 476 bonus, which is crazy, and they can definitely recover from losing one early on to that tank, and it is going to be tough for FreeThinkers. Hold on, they pop the car alarm, charger, immediately dead, before it could even start its life. And the spit smoke, obviously, not going to work out there. 476. Hold on, 415 as they walk it in.
Yeah, the DB does go down dramatically after somebody dies, so that didn't go into effect quite yet there now. So
okay,
that is because when you do the end cap, it'll take place of the DB as you saw it go down to what it was. But since the person was not picked up, it takes an additional 30 points of DB away on top of the death, and that's the math that comes out. And if you want to check it, it actually comes out to the number. And I'm just very happy that I was able to figure that out. And thank you for the assistance from people that did the math with me.
Well, I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of imagining what would have happened that chapter if Zyko did not get knocked onto an unpick-upable area. I mean, it's something I don't really want to think about because it would be a serious breakaway for Hokori, but the fact that they were able to recover so strongly, it does not bode well for the FreeThinkers. But they are such a dynamic squad here. So many power players on the FreeThinkers. We'll see what they can do. Maybe they can manage this tank well and still win the chapter with all 4.
There's a hunter out there.
Initial hits, we'll get some chip onto the hunter there. 2-2 Smoker Hunter, pretty chill first hit. Everything already spawned in except for the spit. So they hear those noises, trying to catch out the boomer. They jump over immediately into the hunt spit. Smoker follow up. There it goes. Not much of a follow up, but 3% is what it is.
And they're going to be able to take the rooftop. Tank will be up. No, there were attackers. Quite a bit of common running about, but due to where the tank spawns, it's probably going to be unfruitful to assist the infected by the time the tank gets his toys into play. But this is the 4th tank of this game for Hokori into the hands of Grizz. And right now there's a Hunter Charger jockey with the infected, and I don't know if they want to go with anything if they go with the Charger as it dies off, and they want a Smoker for that. Help assist him with a car hit, I would say, no.
Okay.
I still can't believe Zygo got punched out of bounds and
That
died.
Come on.
Exactly as the Left 4 Dead developers intended.
Yes. So true. So true.
I know.
All right. Well,
And
when
they,
Grizz,
he needs
yeah.
the hittables this time. The other tank didn't bring him in, and it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
But I don't even know, but I'll let you take this one. No, why don't you take this tank?
Okay, gladly. Gonna be in the hands of Grizz, knocking one car up above, but it will slide off the rooftop there. Kind of an awkward angle on some. Oh, that's not gonna be an awkward angle. Awkward for the survivors. Gets another one over. That's kind of another awkward
It's
spot,
AI.
but at least it's
It's
there.
AI.
Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, and that is an XD for sure. 3k HP left. Tank, he's climbing. Dude, chill, man. Why are we climbing on top of a truck right now? The rock will come out. Not going to kill the hunter, but the hunter will get mopped up quickly enough. AI tank, and he will go down. 90% bonus left. 800 points of bonus for survivors. This could be huge for FreeThinkers. I don't know what that tank was out of Grizz, but hey, happens to the best of us.
Yes, it did. They do survive. I apologize to Kitten in chat. I did have to cancel the vote because the match was delayed 30 minutes. I told everybody to rebet, and I just assumed that you didn't come back before then. So I apologize. As the Charger misses, Spitter misses. Charger is being hunted down, and they get it. And the Spitter is trying to stay alive, and the Spitter will stay alive. Unless Sloppy Wolf can find it through the fence. And he doesn't look like he wants to, but that survivor did find it.
Wow.
Stick probably wouldn't hurt her.
Yeah, I apologize, Kitten. I tried to spam chat, tell you to rebet, but there was a delay. I thought you were there paying attention, so I apologize. But we still have the game going. Hunter, Smoker, Boomer, and it's not going to be a Charger, and it's not going to be a Spitter, so it's going to be a Jockey.
Ooh, this is really the crux of the chapter besides the tank. This is such a big, important hit. Hunter is positioned up above. The Smoker pulls in from behind, and that's the hit. I mean, is done in literally 2 milliseconds. It is done. They're all dead. And they I mean, look, it's almost that perfect round, 90.9%. So close. It's like 1.1% off. And that is definitely going to be a very big boon, not just to their points, but also to their mental there. Nice little reset as they head into Dark Carnival Remix, because we are not done yet. For those of you who have missed it, we are not done yet. We're headed to Dark Carnival Remix after this, with FreeThinkers down about 625 points.
In the dead of night we gather round, ready to fight, no time for backing down. A hunter's howl, a tank's roar. This is the really big tournament, we're ready for more. With the smokers grasp the jockey.
right, and we are back to the action. Perfect time for the song to end. We are live already. Dark Carnival remix. The scores are not set for some reason, which is a little shocking to me. But FreeThinkers got to go first this time. Jockey comes out. Hunter lands. Spitter is successful. Charger finds a target. The Jockey is swimming in the spit. And good damage on the opening attack now.
That is going to be super solid damage. Hokori able to bounce back from a pretty blunderful Chapter 4. And, you know, they got to get strapped in quick here because we got the tank in 10%. We've had so many early tanks here today. Continues on here on Dark Carney Remix. Going to be in the hands of Zyko. Same as the tank in Chapter 1 of Hard Rain. Hit comes in. Quick clears. FreeThinkers minimizing damage on that second hit. We got Ajata still on 100 HP, but the rest dipping below 5 hits.
I don't know if we noticed what happened there. It was a little odd. The tank spawned on top of the billboard.
Did he?
Yeah, it was a little weird. I mean, it doesn't have an effect of the game, but I just thought it was kind of ironic that they spawned him on top of the billboard.
Yeah.
I like it. Not gonna lie. But this is Zyko.
It's a cool little spot.
He has the hatchback.
Easy to get caught out.
He brought the hatch. I like this one better though. Now the hatchback I think is a little bit better to control. He got up here with first pass. He didn't want to waste any time. They do kill off. I think they just sacked the charger to make sure that they get the smoker for this commit path. And Zyko's just gonna hold rage until that time comes.
Exactly. Doing a good job of staying first pass. 10%. Should eventually go second here in a moment. And with that, he's going to begin hitting the hatchback forward. Hunter, Smoker, Jockey, not going to have to charge, which is honestly quite nice here because it's kind of annoying to get over those guardrails to get in with that charge. We'll see how Corey plays this out. Ooh, okay.
He got it!
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Go ahead, I'll finish his tank off.
With the spawns in, Jockey lands on the head. Hunter follows up. There goes down one. And look at Ajata here. He's... okay, we'll be able to get around Smoke Pool. Is he just going to go for the grind out? He's only got 2k HP. It's going to be a tough ask here. Might fake him out. Might just go for the smack. Oh my goodness, that car goes crazy. 400 HP left on Zyko. He will go down. And they're going to have to settle with that one car down. You know, don't get me wrong, tough tank. But also, hey, good bounce back by FreeThinkers.
Yeah, thought there was a grind there for an easy kill. He got that in cap kind of early now, but unfortunately the hatchback doesn't cooperate very well with the grind out against the wall. That's the one scenario where you don't like the hatchback due to its awkwardness and its rockiness. Just completely went around sloppy with 2 punches in a row. And a Hail Mary to try to get one more in cap is unsuccessful. But look at FreeThinkers, 71.9% bonus. They were given a gift to see if they can hold on and take advantage.
Underpass hit. I don't know if Hokori's going to be ready for it. They do go ahead and spawn in that Jockey. Try to slow him down. Charger. He's rocketing overhead. Not going to find anything. Hunter skeet. Jockey dealt with. Spit. Didn't even get a chance to spit. And FreeThinkers is going to continue to blitz forward. Dark Carney Chapter 1. Dark Carney Remix. Chapter 1. They head up into the motel. Not going to be going over to the other route. Just going to gun it straight through the motel area.
Yeah, and it's pretty impressive so far considering they killed the tank. It had 71% bonus left, and now they have 73.5. So they're gaining points right now, which can't happen anymore, but the Smoker will land, gets cleared. Boomer finds a target. Smoker did not die, though. Charger will latch on, no slam. Smoker will get the reset, and that is going to cause Ellis to have to go back. Ellis has no idea where he's going, and he's going to take the long way instead of going back the other. So they won't be able to hit Ellis. He will regroup with his friends, but the Survivor team will not be able to push forward, and they lose almost 10% from that hit, not having a spitter.
Yeah, it's also going to massively slow them down as well. So likely not going to be able to hit around this car alarm unless they scramble for it. They are taking their time here. The spawns are in. Okay, here they go. Charger not going to line up, but they will get the hunt spit. Rochelle gets up, gets scratched by a comment as well. Okay.
All right, so 73.5 is what they had before the last 2 attacks. 2 attacks go in, they go down to 59.3, and it looks like the last opportunity for damage is going to be about to come up from Hokori. I don't even think they'll get a chance to stack. Let's see, Smoker Boomer. Jockey, what's the last spawn going to be? It's going to be a Hunter, so they have Tri-Cap with Boom, and this is going to be it no matter what. I don't even think the Boomer has time to stack here. No, this is definitely going to be last chance. Hunter's going to spawn down below. They're going to look for a pull forward. The Jockey's going to try to cover it. And they haven't cleared anything yet. But, okay, the Hunter now lands on the pull guy. And that looks like it'll clean it up. And they'll get it almost down to 50%. A couple more dinks and dimes in right before they get into the safe zone.
Yeah. But nothing explosive out of Hokori besides the Motel hit that was an extended hit that ended up playing out quite well for them. FreeThinkers going to lock in with 868 points, and I think they'll be pleased with that. They did let a little bit of damage through for sure, but able to scrape it off and keep it pressing forward. Now we'll just have to see how Hokori does on their survivor side. Interesting tank spot. And, you know, kind of could be nothing, could be everything. Just have to wait and see.
As console is very kind to us to let us know that there's no witches on the map, but at least it's not.
Yes,
at least
thank
it's
you.
not communicating like it did the one game. I had 27 total messages throughout the game. The console participating in the tournament match apparently.
Yeah, he wanted to cast alongside us, but didn't know what to say except the tank is at 37% map distance. So hopefully he'll be contained this time. We do see that same message, but I think it should just be for the pre-ready up phase. In comes Yaft. We got another sub coming in. You could just swap players throughout as we go along. Interesting. So now we got Zyko, Shockwave, Grizz, and Yaft for Hokori.
And all right, Yaft is here. Now they have their full core people in. This is the team Hokori. Probably a lot of, it might be controversial for me to say it, but probably the best active team right now. And their championship record shows it. 8-1 in tournaments right now. But do note that they did have Opal Swords was a combination between 2 teams, but it did consist of Hokori and 2 members from GOAT, if I remember correctly. So that is one thing to note there if you're a little history buff. But technically, it is 8 wins, or 7 if you don't want to include that one. But right now, they're looking very good. From 2002, how many victories they have achieved so far? Looking for more.
But regardless, we start off on the survivor side. Again, the setup here around the billboard. We got the Charger. Got, I believe, the Hunter up there as well. We actually got the Jockey representing West Atlanta. Shout out to you. Trying to get in there. If you have ever been to Atlanta, you can attest that this is what the highways look like. But the Jockey is going to go in. It is going to be the Hunt Spit. And that is going to be, that is still be great damage. Over 5% by FreeThinkers.
Yeah, it is. They're also returning the favor that was done upon them with a good opening attack. But FreeThinkers was very aggressive on getting this tank spawn up before another attack was able to come in. Psycho wants to return the favor, but I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Sloppy can already go up there and kind of guard it. Going to get in position. Charger's going to get in position. Hunter's now in position. It is going to be Tri-Cap with Boom. They need to go now. And here comes. Charger rockets in. Charger misses. The Boomer will land. Hunter, nothing. And Boomer dies off. And this is the 5th tank of the game for FreeThinkers into the hands of Sloppy Wolf. And he is not wasting to bring 2 cars into play, not 1.
Yes. Yeah, I think we saw from Psycho that car got hit out of bounds. So he did just opt for 1, but Sloppy Wolf going to be picking up the 2nd as well. He got chit. I like the aggressive angle from Hokori, but they do bounce it back. For that reason exactly, you saw that car get launched right up to where they were standing. So they do, decide to dip it back a little bit, but they are going to squeeze this tank for every last bit of health that they can get through. He's already down another 200. Beautiful hit. Not quite going to land on the side that he wanted, but beautifully done. And Hokori will be forced to continue backing it up.
All right, he's got 2 cars. He's going to bring this hatchback in. He's going to punch it over top.
Woo.
That's in a good spot.
Wow.
Sloppy is having great control. All right. Oh, they're just gonna push him now. They're gonna push him now. Oh, they got a separation. Zyko gets the clear though. Oh, he's got a punch to the car. Oh, he gets the hit. He grind it out. I don't know if he has enough time. He has 1600 HP, 1200 HP. Jockey coming in. He hits him one more time. 800.
Yep.
He gets the kill on the Shockwave. FreeThinkers battling it out. Sloppy Wolf clutch tank getting a kill as he is about to die off here. The only thing about the Hokori is they'll have all survivors at green HP as they're about to ditch this tank, and he should just die, and he does.
FreeThinkers is not a team that has had much going on together as of recent times. Of course, we talked about, I believe, RBC6, but lately we haven't really heard much of them, and they are showing that they are not to be trifled with, all rejoining to form this FreeThinkers squad, and they're looking so dang powerful. The kill onto Shockwave. We'll see how much bonus Hokori can hold on to, if any, but, you know, when you're down one, it makes it that much more difficult each and every last hit.
$434 points. Here they go. What a charger spawn.
Ooh.
Oh, they get a 2-cap.
Oh.
Smoker, another 2-cap.
Yo!
2 double caps, now, back to back. Just can't clean it up, though. And they damage the bonus about 100 points, and they get a reset too, but they will survive.
That was kind of my criticism of, I believe, Yakuza when we were casting them earlier today, was they got that kill on the player with the tank. We had early tanks time and time again. But the thing was, they were rushing, they weren't mopping up the last 3. Whereas for FreeThinkers, they have been able to lock in some serious damage already. That hit, not going to be the most successful. Aiming for a little bit of standing spit, not going to work. And so that would be a bit of a whiff, but they brought him down to 327 bonus, and they're going to keep sending hits on this squad of 3.
Yeah, Tricap Boom coming in, since Boomer did stack itself first by mistake, I think. Didn't think what was going to happen, but Boomer should be here. There's Boomer. The next spawn will be a Charger, and if they want another hit, they need to go quickly, and it's not a great spot to send it, but here they go. Smoker misses the pole. Jockey's jumping in, finds the target. Charger, and they land the Tricap. It's a wipe going out onto Hokori, and FreeThinkers are breaking into that point delta, and I don't know exactly what it was. They send me a message. We gotta do some math now. Let's figure this out.
Yeah, there was a message in the chat with the health, or with the scores after the first. But that is absolutely massive for FreeThinkers. They win this chapter by 600, which I believe was pretty much the original gap after Hard Rain concluded. I think Hokori was in the lead by about 600. So this is absolutely massive for FreeThinkers. And by the way, that was not a quad. They had the Boomer in the mix there as well. So it was even more impressive by FreeThinkers. Not to say that that's what you were saying, but they did not even have that extra capping SI to work with. They just had the 3, and they made every single one of them land, which makes it even more impressive for me that FreeThinkers could find it, especially at that random location. Very well done.
All right, so if what I'm told is correct, which is be kind of wild if this is the truth, that I'm being told that Hokori has a 10-point lead now.
Yeah, I would believe that. I am scrolling through real quick, trying to find those where the points were listed.
Yeah, I didn't write it down because I thought they were for sure that they were just going to.
I'm sending it to you now.
Thought they were going to send set the scores since it's 2-game best of 2. I'm really shocked they didn't, but Hunter gets skeeted, and I completely missed the fact that this tank spawns at 10% of the way through the map, and it's literally right there, literally right there.
We saw this all day with Yakuza versus Signalis, and we're seeing it again here today, even earlier than it was for their match. 10%, literally, you are in the safe room. You will not pass go. You will not go anywhere. You will sit there in jail, in safe room jail, while Shockwave runs it up, brings in the dumpsters, does whatever he wants.
But the zombies.
In there. Pin this message real quick. There we go. It's pinned.
And with that, Shockwave is going to be knocking the dumpster forward, gets it up and overhead. There is another dumpster off by the side. It does kind of land in an awkward spot. Survivors maybe just going to play this forward. They're already going for the aggressive chip onto Shockwave, only landing about 55 points of that so far. But if he can manage to start knocking these survivors back towards the safe room without taking too much damage, the dumpster is right there. There is that other dumpster, but it's kind of wedged off to the corner. Look at FreeThinkers. They want to gun it through. Whoa, the charge spawns in. They think otherwise. Hold on. And Shockwave is rolling it in. 4,400 HP left. Smoke with the charge. Smack's charge following up, taking him even further away. Hunter is there for the cover. Hopping through. Charger's still not cleared. It's falling apart for FreeThinkers. Coach gets smacked. 2,500 left on Shockwave, and this is deja vu here from Hard Rain. So many similar situations that FreeThinkers found themselves in, but at this point the tank is adrift, and I think that they're going to be happy with just one end cap. Looking like it could have been worse, but they will be able to finish the job and get Nick back up.
Yeah, I like the call there by FreeThinkers to kind of bait the push forward, which caused the tank to abandon the route to get to the dumpster. And it works out in their favor for sure. One survivor got separated, but the other three focused the tank down very impressively, and it comes out to a pretty standard tank fight, with the bonus being at 74.8%, but they do have 75% of the map to navigate through now. That's one good thing for Hokori.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We see a 2-2. This should be cycled into the quad. But of course, with the jockey chargers, still have very high damage potential. Sawa is going to be trying to get the table in an ideal spot. I gotta tell you, I have casted Dark Carney Remix after Dark Carney Remix for the past 2 days. I have never seen a team actually be able to get it where they want it, and that is going to be another fail. Sloppy Wolf needs to be playing baseball instead of Left 4 Dead 2, and yeah, they will bait out the hit. Not too much damage. They'll be able to walk it through the refreshment store and go on with their lives.
Yes, they do. Tank dead. 70% of the map left to go through. They still have about 8 seconds left on the spawn timer, so they can navigate freely without the special infected impeding their path. And they are now about up. And it's going to be a tri-cap with the spitter. Looks like the infected is going to kind of split between the survivors. I kind of like the setup. They're going to go for the Uzi players. Here comes the Hunter and the Charger from the back. Smoker pull forward, gets cleared. The Charger spit will be successful as Rochelle walks to the spit too, and good spit spread. And that opens up the DB quite a bit now that they had him run through it.
Ooh, yeah, indeed, indeed. They will be pressing forward through Kittyland, going to have that classic alleyway hit up ahead. Not going to have to spit for it, but still should be an effective hit if they want to go for it. I mean, they probably do. Charger, Jockey, Hunter, Boom. But look at FreeThinkers. 2 are already through. They drop down on the back 2, but they get, wow, instantaneously mopped up. And I mean, that's going to be my biggest praise of both these teams so far, is how fast these clears are. I mean, it's almost like they're playing on a mod where the SIs have reduced health compared to what you normally see, because they are just mowing them down.
Yes, Presto popping off too, getting a skeet that time for the team. Smoker, Charger, Boomer, Spitter to 2-2. Looks like they want to go kind of quickly. They want to try to set up something here. The Charger goes up. Oh, and they almost get it! That was so close! If they would have had an alley-oop from the Smoker, I think they had it. That the Charger gets melted. The quad boom does land, but really isn't going to do much of anything. That just cause a minor delay of maybe a second or two. And they're still holding W, but wow, no, that was very close to a double depth charge. 2 survivors were bundled up there.
Yeah, this has been a game of inches, of millimeters. They do enter into the carousel, and they wrap around one end. Zyko is up in right now. Spitter, Hunter, Jockey, Charger, so much damage potential here at the choke. But look at FreeThinkers. They've already started to get 1 foot out of it. Charger behind, connects with Sawa, spit follow-up. Hunter connects as well, trying to get in the death spit, not going to happen. Jockey is on the head. Hello. Carries him into the Despot as well. And that will bring Freethinkers back down to earth. I do believe they were originally aiming for 1,100 points and change, or at least a potential point lock-in. They're now going to be at 945, but still quite a respectable amount. 40% of the bonus. Last chance hit. Smoker tongue clear. Charge finding that player up ahead, Ajata, but he won't even get the full smackdown. Spit comes out. Smoke pull. They continue to extend it. And now they've been hit even more, like another 100 there at the end. And, you know, their balloon continuing to lose more and more air. But I gotta say, 876, not bad for Freethinkers for sure.
Yeah, I actually did the math between the difference. It looks like there's a 625 point difference, so that's the math that we'll do each chapter. It's not a terrible number to remember. It's kind of easy. So
Yeah.
let's see, what does Hokori need to do here? If they make the safe to 500 distance, I'll just add 600 to their score. That'd be easiest.
Yeah,
to remember.
exactly.
So 850,
Exactly.
853 is what they actually have. So they will need about 400 bonus and change to take the lead.
All right.
I think.
All right. Simple enough, but for the time being, 1 foot in front of the other MK, because we've got this tank here at 10%. And look at the SIs. They're backed up.
This is interesting. They don't plan on a first hit? Really?
Presto keeps canceling the cooldown. Now it looks like they're more organized here for the hit. Corey does walk it out. Boomer, Hunter, Jockey, Spitter. Spitter is spawned in on the ladder. Boom. Oh, nice ghost hop into one. Gets a stumble as well, but it takes a while for the SIs to come in. Nice little skeet. Damage is 0.2% onto Hokori.
And here is the 6th tank of the game for Freethinkers into the hands of Sawa. They're getting some early chip, but it's just dinks and dimes. We're not going to get much from that, but Zyko, or that Zyko Shockwave trying to get that damage in. 34 to be exact.
Yep. They do. They're just so good at knowing when they can get aggressive. I will say it almost got them into some trouble, like Chapter 2, just about. But look at that. Hold on. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Wow. It stops right there over his head, directly over his head. Just not quite making the distance. That would have definitely been a feat of humans across the world if he could have actually made that work. But Sawa does get chipped down. He's going to be bringing it in.
They killed that jockey.
They did.
All right.
All right.
Here it goes. I got the
All
last
you,
one.
MK.
Oh, me?
I got it. I got it. Yeah,
All right, here
you
he
take
goes.
it away.
Dumpster's out of play already. He's not going to be able to use it. Sawa is in. Charger is in. Charger is missed. Tank still has not gotten anything. Hunter has landed. Hunter has gotten cleared. Ooh. Tank has missed another punch. Tank is cornering. He misses the punch. Can he get the dumpster? He misses the dumpster, and that is a no-hitter. And look at the points on the board of the Freethinkers. 9700.
That is so rough. That is so rough. That dumpster almost saving the day. But that is... Ooh. I mean, we're talking about that entire tank, like you said, as a no-hitter. They took like 2-3% during that tank. And so Hokori can manage to lose a good 600 points here and still have the lead overall against Freethinkers as we go into it. So this is quite the comeback here, quite the turnaround, rather, of this chapter. And yeah, Corey not going to be able to get the table to work either. They take it into the refreshment store. Hit comes in. Jockey will be dealt with. We got the Charger Spit still ready to go. Of course, Boom lollygagging around overhead, walking around. There goes the hit. Charger. Oh my goodness, a chip level. And they are just going to gun it straight through. Hokori looking untouchable right now.
Yeah, they feel good. They got the core 4 in rotation. Boomer goes for a stack. They're holding W very powerfully right now. And they're going to have to wait 15 seconds for a full hit, which will let the survivors go all the way down the alley, and they're going to hit in the kitty land area. There's a chance they're going to send in this tri-cap with spit or a quad. Not quite sure what it's going to be, but it needs to do something now. Because look at the fat, girthy bonus that the survivors have right now.
It is going to be that quad. It is going to be that quad. Of course, you know, the quads do not care how much bonus you have left in the tank. They will do what quads do. But look at this hit. Yeah, immediate hunt skeet charge will land for a brief moment. Doesn't get the smackdown. And this alley hit is going to be a distant memory for the FreeThinkers squad. I understand that they didn't want to do the quad there, but it's still kind of an awkward hit there over the awning and did not pay off for them. And look at how quickly Hokori's traversing. They're already 2/3 of the way through.
Yes, and they are still holding on to what we would call pretty much a perfect score. The Jockey and Hunter come from behind. The Jockey and Hunter both get shut down. Nothing has landed. Nothing has done damage. And Sawa and Sloppy Wolf are still sitting at goose eggs. The only
And Psycho and Shockwave are still at 100.
the only things that got damage after the tank was the Charger from Presto that got a punch. I mean, landed the charge in the wall, but was cleared right away. That was it.
Man, this has not played out according to plans for FreeThinkers. It's kind of a flip of Chapter 4 of Hard Rain, where FreeThinkers are just shy of perfecting them on their survivor side. But we will have the carousel. This is one more big chance, one more big opportunity for the FreeThinkers to find something, and they've got the quad. They are being patient with it for now. It comes in, Jockey hopping through, not going to be, okay, waiting, ooh, Charger misses, Jockey is able to carry around the other side, but this is not much longer until it gets cleared indeed, and they've got 829 bonus left. That was a great hit for FreeThinkers, took away about 200 points of bonus, but they had plenty of spit to spare, and we are going to see Hokori going back into the lead. I think they already were in the lead by about 10 or 25 points, but they will continue their lead up by about 400, 450. Hold on, standing in the spit, smoke pull, cleared out, Hunter. Oh!
Yeah, I'd say no DP, no high pounds for you.
Right.
He tried to high pound Psycho, who was boomed on, protected by Yap. Not by shooting, just straight melee skeeted out the Hunter. And what a showing as they bounce back manually.
Definitely. Hokori never disappoints. They always find a way to just wiggle their way back into a match. You can never count them out, no matter what. We head into the Tunnel of Love, which is, in my opinion, one of the most challenging and demanding chapters that we've seen here in this match. It's going to be quite difficult for them to carry points through, but we'll see what they can do. Going to be 29% tank. So again, an early tank.
They readied up before 12 seconds. That was insane.
Wow.
Actually, it was a little too fast. I think my ad's still rolling. So guys, be a little patient on the ready ups, please. But the Charger goes in. Charger misses. Hunter misses. Smoker misses. Hunter actually eventually lands. Surprisingly, the FreeThinkers are still going first.
Yeah.
And that's because they have about a 2-point delta in here, which means Hokori has a 400-point delta in the game. Which means it's still anybody's game yet, especially with this early tank at 29%.
Exactly. And honestly, I was afraid to believe again after the Hokori versus Colossus situation. Hate to bring that up again for them, but I was wondering if this would go the distance. But it is. We have another hit in. Charger trying to go shoot for the stars, but there's still going to be a ton of damage with the spit. 88.3% is what FreeThinkers walk away with, and the tank is going to be coming in shortly. That was exactly what Hokori needed.
They might be able to take the tank in this room.
Ooh.
Are they? No, they're gonna retreat.
That would be crazy. Okay.
I bet you Hokori will stay there. I don't think Hokori's gonna go back.
Okay.
I just my call, but either way, this is the third. No, not the third. This is the 7th tank of this tournament match for Hokori into the hands of Grizz, and the survivors are retreating back. And I think it's a wise play that now they've begun the retreat, because we know what happens if you don't make it back clean. Now you get caught up in here, and the tank will get easy corner.
Exactly. There is a little bit of movement and juking potential around these kind of tall signs with the hearts on them. You can kind of bait out the tank and force it to miss a hit or two onto you. But besides that, it's kind of straightforward here. Charger, Hunter, Jockey will be the hit. Grizz sends it down. Sends it straight in. Caught up on the Swan for a second there. Oh my goodness, takes a while for that first hit. Oh, spreading the love around. It's very fitting for the Tunnel of Love. Down goes Sawa. Charge will not land, but the 1-2 onto, ooh, missing that. 400 HP left on Grizz. It gets another smack. Really spreading around that damage. Sawa goes down, but again, a solid hold by FreeThinkers. They're going to be very pleased with this.
Yeah, they'll be at 64%, 61 point after the pill pop. I think this tank is a little bit more favorable for the infected by about 10 to 13%, since it was a little bit more than 1 in cap. Unfortunate for Grizz, he got stuck on some things, but so did the survivors. So it they kind of balanced out each other, trading off the missed hits to the damage that could have been. Hunter's going to pounce, so the survivor didn't even see him. Oh, he gets pounced, Nick, and the spit will be successful. He runs through the spit and puts himself in the corner, and now he has to wait until he can regroup with his teammates.
Okay. Jumping across through the maintenance building, but we've got Nick lagging behind a bit. Hit, will it come in time is the question. Of course, this is that classic drop down area. They're already circling the drain here. They do just send it in. The quad was ready. 3 spawn up above. They send it down below. Smoker, Charger dropping down and going forward will not land. Just going to be a brief Hunter. And FreeThinkers relatively unscathed from that one. They press on.
Yep, still 55.7%. I think it's good if you can get to the coaster with half your health, especially with the early tank that they had to deal with, and the fact that the tank did get an in cap, but I think punched every other survivor once. I'm not 100% sure on that. I could be wrong,
I think so.
But I know that he spread the love at least to 2 others, and it got an in cap, but it's a 2-2 now. Jockey Hunter. Cappers definitely want to get rid of this hit pretty quickly. Hunter's going to go back at the end and try to grab an Uzi player. Doesn't really work out, but it's enough distraction for the Jockey to latch on, the Boomer to land, and the sack order to be respectable. And they still have 55.6 as they coming up on this coaster, but Sawa's going to eat those pills very shortly, which will deplete the bonus a little bit.
Well, hey, he gave them a tall order and they managed to meet it. 53.3% of the bonus post-pill pop as they head to the roller coaster event. But so much chaos exploding at this spot, and it's a quad to add into that. I mean, there's just so much potential for this to go horrifically wrong for both sides. But FreeThinkers in this moment. Charger actually at an interesting spot. He's trying to charge up. He does get clear, but the tri-cap, but then the hang as well. 2 people hanging at this point.
Yeah, they should be able to stop it now. Yeah, they should get it clean. Wow, that actually took a lot more damage than I thought. Look at it.
Me too.
I didn't think that would take that much.
I mean, it does knock him down a peg for sure.
I think they cleaned it up pretty respectably clean, but I just think that must have did a lot of damage from that Hunter grind not being cleared so quickly. So 390 is what they'll have, and another 2-2 to deal with. Smoker will get the pull down. Smoker, Spitter is despawned as expected, but there is Death Spit.
Interesting.
Just interesting note.
Yeah,
Things that could be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize they lost another 100 points there.
They have been seriously chunked down. They popped all their pills at this point. We've got Nicholas going for the hero play. Oh, they roll down that charge. We got the jockey still caught up in the middle. And a pickle, he actually lands on Coach. Okay. Spit comes out. All right. What do you think? Free Thinkers, 271 bonus as they walk it into the safe room.
Yeah, they'll get it. There's no more spawns. They'll walk in with that, and let's see what the tally score will be. Smoker will miss. 25-12. And that'll give them about almost 1,000-point delta. But remember, Hokori does get an additional 625 points at the end of this tournament, at the end of the campaign.
And I mean, I remember I'm having a little deja vu because I remember speaking so highly of FreeThinkers on Chapter 2 about such a solid Survivor performance there, and then we went to their SI side and it all fell apart, starting with the tank. We got another early tank in here. I expect the tank to at least be able to get some smacks, but FreeThinkers is going to have to earn every single inch against Hokori.
I gotta say this. I usually don't say thanks to followers, but thank you for following us, Jesus. I appreciate you following us for once.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Just gotta throw it out there real quick.
He lives.
Probably not. That's probably not the day he was born, but yeah, 10/2/23 is probably not the birth date. Just saying, but okay. Opening attack, tri-cap with Boomer. No jockey gonna be included. Hokori trying to be cautious to avoid all damage output. And nope.
Ooh.
No hunter for you.
Right. Kind of an awkward area now. Charge runs it in, going into the safe room instantly deleted. These guys are so on point. I mean, their aim is second to none on this, and they're going to keep pressing forward, not taking much damage. Should get one more hit in before this tank comes in and the hands up at Ajada.
Alright, one survivor's at 100 HP. Actually, 3 of them are still 5 punches, so I might want to get some damage on all 3 of them if it's possible to do so. Hunter will get speeded again. Charger will land. That will damage Coach a little bit. Spit will latch on. And that will soften everybody up but Yaft. And actually, Zyko will go down to 3 punches.
Ammunition.
Now, if the tank is wise, that should be his focus. And if it's a misplay by Zyko by not popping early, they might be able to get an early in cap, and the tanks still have about 2k HP left in the best case scenario for them. But now, the question is, are they going to push forward here? Or do they run back?
Right.
My call was they'll push forward.
Yo, that is such a good point. Nice clear on the boom. And with that, yeah, just walk it forward. Wow.
This is what I thought they were going to do. Quickly clearing out the comments, make sure they claim this room. And this is the aggression I like from Hokori. And I talk with them about strats, and this is one thing that they are big about, Nal, is aggression. And they would rather go big and lose big and rather play passively. And this is a good example of it.
Live by the blade, die by the blade. We'll see what happens here. Hunter Jockey Charger. And MK, this tank is all you for Ajata here. We'll see what he can do.
Right, big tank coming out here. FreeThinkers need some action from this because they want to hold on to a delta that they have, but only for a little while longer. Jockey, Hunter, Charger, whenever Jota's ready, and he is in. He doesn't land the B-hop. He's in a C. Zyko does pop the pills. He focuses Zyko, gets one punch, 2,400. Another punch, 2,200. Third punch, 1,800. In cap at 1,200. Hunter gets skeeted. Tank is climbing up. Jockey is latched on. Charger misses. And the tank gets another punch. And that will be all he can do, is get an in cap and one more. And this tank will be in slightly favored for Hokori. But actually, no, it will not be, due to the fact that he focused the DB down and it worked out. It's almost an even swap.
Okay. We got 5 seconds left on him. I wonder if Hokori... Nope, they will be chilling for the time being. That was kind of awkward pathing, at least in my perspective there on the tank at the end there after he got the in cap on Zyko, but he did still manage to get that smack. And we got this drop down hit. Spitter, Hunter, Smoker, boom. They drop down. Hunter spawns above, as well as the smoker. And this is awkward. They should be able to gun it down. Yeah, they do. Double boom. Minimal damage.
If we actually compare what they walked into, it's 24.3 bonus right now against 61.3. So Hokori is in favor by just shy than 40%, but they do still have 50% of the map to go through. So FreeThinkers has a lot of opportunity yet. Spawns are coming up, but Hokori should get through this building very, very quickly, and they are out. And now it's going to be coming. Are we going to hit here, or are we going to save for the coaster idea? It looks like they want to go now.
Okay, can't find anything with that either. This is rough. They just hop through some of the spit. Charger will stay in ghost form, saving for the roller coaster. But FreeThinkers missing a lot of damage. And you gotta think, Hokori, with not taking it back, they press through so fast to this roller coaster. But we all know what can happen on this coaster. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out.
Yeah, they do get the smoker and the charger combo, which I think is definitely paramount for this hit. They do get a jockey to accompany it, Boomer as well. No quad attempt, but as long as they can manage to cap some of these survivors and get them separated, the Boomer could actually work pretty well. Boomer's going to land onto one now. Unfortunately, it was kind of mistimed, but there is a chance that Boomer could come back up into an attack at the end of this when they try to go up. He's at 10 seconds now, but Hokori's going to push. There it goes, the charger. Gets the charge. He lands. Whoa! Wait, what? Shock?
Wow.
Wait, what happened there?
The Shockwave got bolt charged off the end and did not get down, but was on like 1 HP left. Jockey hopped in with the scratch. And that is going to do a great job at decimating the bonus of Hokori, and they have to reroute back up and try again. They've got a little over they've got exactly 100 bonus ahead of FreeThinkers at this point, but the hit comes out again. Hunter Spitter, Smoker getting cleared pretty late as well. They're less than 100 bonus away from losing to FreeThinkers on this chapter.
Yeah, they have a chance to make up some more points, FreeThinkers, going into the final chapter of this match. They gotta make this last hit or two count. But right now the survivors are fast. That's the only conundrum that they're dealing with right now. And the attack that they're going to get is only going to be no spitter included. And I don't think there's 2 hits. This will be it and all. And they've gotta make this count in order to keep this close. Oh, that comment went flying to heaven. Holy shit.
The button, important spot, double boom, comes out, going to delay Hokori a bit. Charger Jockey Hunter. We see the jockey at that classic spot, off by the side, waiting for the button, and he takes him and carries him off. There's so many comments blocking him. The Hunter as well, ripping away. Look at the bonus evaporate. FreeThinkers has won this chapter. They haven't done it by a ton, but they've still won by about 65 points on Chapter 3, Tunnel of Love.
All right. So now they'll break in another 60 points. I think it's about 300 points even now, isn't it? It's got to be close.
It's gonna be close. Pull out my trusty calculator.
All right.
I was too slow. But it's around 400 points, definitely.
All right. 25-12.
I think we got 360, 362.
Yep, you got the math right. 362 is
All
it.
right.
Right on the money. That's the magic number. And FreeThinkers got to go first too. That's a rough part for them because they have the lead in this. They got to perform first.
Smoker Hunter Charger boom. And finally, we do not have the tank right outside of the safe room. 62% on this tank. Charger gets a smack. They land the double as well. Hunter ripping away as he stands up. The comments surround. 6% by FreeThinkers. Continues to tick up just a bit. Not a bad hit at all to start him off.
Yeah, look at Sloppy down to 83 already.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage due to what they need to put him in quite a scenario. I think they'll be able to get outside quickly, but they're hesitating.
Right.
Okay, they got out. They got it. They were hesitating a little bit there.
Hey, look out!
And this tank, no, is a rough tank to play.
Looks like we do got this potential choke point, but Hokori's gonna send it inside. Long hallway here. Very narrow hallway, but they're so slow. They are expecting this hit, but it's not ready. It's not waiting for them. It is waiting a little bit later on. Hunter does go ahead and spawn in. And they know the hit has got to be coming now.
Jockey letting him know what's going on. Good job by the special infected. Keep an eye on the ghoster. That like happened last time we saw this. Sir? Oh, what a shutdown. Sloppy Wolf assisted by Presto.
Look at that. Now the charge. The charge gets baited out as well. The spit completely misses, and the charge collides with the wall.
Properly bait out choke point.
Some sort of bat
Done that
here.
very correctly. Still 90% bonus though, and they should be able to take the field before it spawns. Get anything by these tents, elephant ears, the twice fried chicken tent. Uber dies off, and it's just a sack, and probably into a quad before the tank attacks. What do I know now? They're gonna go in for damage. Hunter gets skated, Smoker misses, Jockey gets M2'd and killed. Clean shutdown, less than a percent yet again. This is what they need to do, but they need to do this during the tank as well.
And this tank is not going to be spawned in until they get up over those roofs, right around to where the event is with the gates. So they've still got a ways to go. Still could have some heartbreak here pre-tank. So far, FreeThinkers have been executing properly. 2-2, Smoker Charger. They are on that rooftop area. Yaft is the Charger. He's going to be the tank as well. And they wait.
Wow, look at the patience. FreeThinkers have no idea what's going on either. That's the funny part about it.
All right, and look at Coach. Okay, all right. The hit from behind. Okay, he does go ghost. They will be able to hop over. Smoker pull. Very minimal damage. They're still sitting right there at 89.3%. They will be able to walk this back to the courtyard, where they'll deal with Yaft.
Oh, I thought they were going to be a little aggressive. Remember what happened last time someone got aggressive here? No, I think we remembered what happened. A little bank shot into the eating a dumpster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, They
Wow.
back off. They let it go. And look at that. It did it again. It banked in the same spot. No, look at that. There's no way. There's no way. I don't remember the teams that were playing when we cast
Me
it.
either. Me
But
either.
man, that was identical to the team.
Yeah.
By the way, I apologize. 8th tank of the game for Hokori into the hands of Yaft. Dumpster on the right. Dumpster on the left. Surrounds the gazebo. Surrounds Sawa. Survivors are getting split now from the dumpsters. There's one survivor way separated in the back now. They're going to focus him and leave the 3 in the front. They pounce him. Oh, this is a huge misplay, and this is going to be the grind out. And that was their top player
Yikes.
as well. And he is dead. Look at them trying to
Ew.
melee the crap out of him.
Wait,
Look at-
wait,
Oh,
what are we
Coach.
doing?
Sloppy. Oh,
Dude.
he's bowling for survivors.
Bro. What? Oh, man, dude. They forgot they have guns. They can actually shoot from a distance with the guns. Very good at doing things such as avoiding dumpsters. If you're standing right in front of the dumpster, it's typically more difficult to dodge the dumpster than if you are standing at a distance. Yes, very important analysis here. They are going to try to interrupt the pickup of Rochelle, but eventually they'll give up and they'll continue on. But 2 players in capped and 1 killed. From the dumpsters. Massive question mark out of me. 219 bonus remains. And the question is, like, I mean, we talked about they were down by what, like 362, I think we said was the number. That's going to make it very difficult if they didn't get a take wipe here. But they could just get wiped right here. There's a double cap. Charger Jockey is what Ellis has to deal with. The Jockey will get into the way, but look, Yaf just goes over, starts smacking Rochelle, and she is going to go down. And we got two players on black and white at this point. Ellis, Sawa, working with so much of that permanent health, 61 bonus points worth, but I really am not sure if it's going to be enough. They'll get the pickups and continue pressing on, but MK, they haven't even started getting distance back yet. They haven't even gotten to the spot where they spawn in the tank. Smoker pull, double boom. I mean, it just never ends.
Yeah, and remember, it's only a 625 point lead, or it is. I mean, they actually get an additional 625 points as far as Hokori, and if you add that on right now, they're at 2875, and they only have 2792.
Wow.
So mathematics is highly against their favor with the bonus they have of only 100 points. I don't even think if they make it with all this that Hokori needs to even make it to the tank to get the W.
Well, it was looking like Hokori may run away with the game. Hold on, hit is in. Charger with the Hunter as well. Boom onto 2. Jockey trying to catch out Rochelle will get M2'd away, and finally, they start adding up points. I gotta tell you, it looked like on Hard Rain that Hokori was gonna pull away, but massive blunders on Chapter 4 gave Freethinkers a ton of hope, which they did their best to carry through the remainder of Dark Carney Remix and the remainder of the match. But the wheels falling off on Chapter 4, man. I gotta tell you, we got Sloppy Wolf and Presto, second pass, bleeding out. 6 HP, 13 HP. It's just a matter of time.
Yep, there's the spit. The survivor was stolen by the Charger, and the Charger, he kills 2 survivors with the Charger, and that is the death going out. And they will wipe out 2,827 points, and we don't even need to go into the next side. We have already solidified the W for Hokori, but we'll finish it out before we do a raid. And we will raid after this to get everybody some free zombies. Remember, it's a free 350 zombies per raid, so stay tuned. Grab those. If you lost your bet, might as well get a free boost to start the next round of betting. You know what I mean? Might as well grab them. We will be raiding the Polish Phenom shortly, so stay tight.
Okay.
Finish this side. Charger, Smoker, Boomer, Hunter.
Machete here.
Opening attack coming in now.
I got a gun just like that.
All right, see what Freethinkers have got. At least they can try to finish this match off in style here. Hunter is set up over top the bumper car area. Smoker off by the side. Charger, nice little hop through, but it's not going to work out. Not able to find one. Boom. And just 0.6%. Hokori, very convincing so far.
Good shutdowns right there. Less than 1%. Saved as Freethinkers did from their side, as Spectator got kicked for not moving around.
Yeah, what's up with
Interesting.
that?
Yeah, that's a little interesting. Passer not doing his job, or probably that was someone who shouldn't have been in the game, but
Yeah.
nothing we could do about that since this is not IO Asia, but nonetheless, we have a Charger, we have a Hunter, we have a Jockey, and we have a Spitter, the best hit you can ask for, minus that quad as usual. And it looks like Freethinkers planning to go kind of quickly. What a Charger spawn. And the ski coming
Wow.
out. Looked like that Charger had a great opportunity there now, but nothing really comes of it.
Yeah. And Zyko, you know, with that team Skeet doing 223, I mean, it really would have just been a one-shot Skeet. The man is insane with those Skeets, always making it happen. And Hokori gets to chill for a bit as they take a nice little courtyard stroll. You know, twice fried chicken. Gotta get me some of that. Save me a bite, Hokori. While y'all are celebrating, I'll get me some of that twice fried chicken with y'all. But the charger over the awning. Ooh, sidestep by Zyko. Nice double cap with the double boom as well. Quick clears, but we'll start to break into the bonus there quite nicely for FreeThinkers.
89.5 still remains. A lot of map to go through, but I had the feeling that Hokori probably is not going to run this tank back because they know that it's already over. I think there's a chance that they fight it forward, which would be probably just for entertainment purposes and to see how it goes. So I'm going to call them they're going to do something unorthodox now, and I hope they don't let me down.
Okay, let's see it. I was thinking about it. I was like, I mean, they are quite close to a lot of different options here. But I think defaulting to the courtyard is the smartest. But considering the situation Hokori is in, they don't think they would mind trying something special here. Put on a show for the crowd and get some experience with a new strategy. Let's see it.
Transition down. 3 survivors staying above. Okay, 2 above, 2 in the bottom. Remember, the survivors on the bottom cannot transition back up top. Jockey comes in, dies. Charger is late, lands but cleared. Spit was very late and misses.
Oh no.
And they're going to retreat, and it's not going to happen as I was hoping. But I had the feeling that they're going to set up on the rooftop and try to hunt this tank.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking that could be a good idea. Yeah, they are just going to be chilling there.
And they're just going to... Oh, no, wait. Coach, the only one up top there. Getting that 100 points and drops down just in time before that smoker grabs him. And dumpsters are coming into play. And he's managed to hit the dumpsters together.
Very nice.
And
very nice.
He's going to take the long way around, which is safer, just to minimize the shooting from the survivor team. And I definitely took the last tank now, so this one's definitely yours.
Happily. We saw dumpster decimation here, desecration last time around. Presto going to be bringing it in. Maybe he can return the favor at the very least. No stranger to the competitive scene. The most played player in RBT 7 Swiss. SI's come in. Getting some max with the dumpy. Not going to be able to make that dumpster work. Charger. I think 3 or 4 smackdowns at this point. Zyko will go down. And they still are not clearing the charger. Presto, disengaged, 1400 HP left. Jockey hopping around, getting cleared up. They should be able to finish off Presto and walk away with just 1 in cap. Some good damage onto Shockwave as well. But look at Hokori, still working with a ton of bonus, and down goes Press.
And the Boomer. So they're going to attack into Tricap with Spit, but the Boomer is dead. Hokori does survive, and they'll actually be able to regain the point delta legitly without having to take their delta they had from the front. But nonetheless, FreeThinkers putting up a pretty great battle after 8 chapters, keeping it up until the last chapter with a chance, falling short, unfortunately, during the tank fight.
Yeah.
All right, weapon.
And they have been able to just gun it through this area. Ooh, charge attempt, but we'll be able to clear that all up, cutting the tongue, etc., etc. Hokori just crossing their T's, dotting their I's as they finish off in a dominant fashion.
I'm hurting real bad. Ammo here.
Button is going to be started.
Heads up.
And now they are just a little bit away of actually regaining the lead, as the score would say in game, but we all know the truth behind it. But if we're just calling it as it is right now, it seems that FreeThinkers has about a 300-point lead. I love the strafe jump onto that fence, blocking that spawns over there. The Boomer had to relocate because of it. Charger spawns very early, doesn't get anything. Hunter Misses the DP. The Boomer is bullying Shockwave for quite some time. Eventually gets proxied onto him. And now the W key can be held. 469 bonus, 465 now. 30% of the map left.
FreeThinkers still staying locked in, managing to get some good damage through. Wide open area for now. Likely going to see a hit here shortly. Smoker Charger Jockey with the spit. Going to continue forward. But it looks like FreeThinkers is set up. Yep, at the drop down there. Look at the Jockey just taking the longest path. Charge or smoke charge will work out, but you know, just going to be about 5%, 4%. Hokori presses the button, continues on with their lives.
Jeez, if you looked at the stats when they come up, it said 3 survivors have instant-cleared their teammates. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. All less than 0.30 of a second.
Yeah, it's just flooding the chat. It's crazy. There's so many of those messages on the side of Hokori. And we got the last chance hit here for FreeThinkers to finish off their match. The boom onto 2, charge of Jockey Hunter. Jockey off on one end, getting hunted down. Hunter is set up above for a DP. Jockey going for the despawn. Hokori Knight just gonna gun it through, gonna chill out, clear all the commons, and give FreeThinkers that last chance hit. Hunter hopping around. Okay, the spit goes up above as they stand back up. It's gonna be decent damage again. And the GGs come out. Exceptionally played by both sides. FreeThinkers can keep their heads held high for sure, but at the end of the day, it will be Hokori taking yet another one. And I believe, like you said at the beginning of the cast, a undefeated run through Swiss yet again.
Yep, they will get the victory. We'll just call it as it is without the extra points. 3,101 to 2827 in favor for Hokori.